20 years old. He's rubbed elbows with the best to ever play the game. That should give him even more confidence than he had before the All-Star game.
All right, the Hornets are going to take on a team they're very familiar with. This is going to be the third meeting against the Toronto Raptors in the last month. The Hornets, they'll have yet to win against Toronto.
The Raptors are a tough team, especially.
What's up, Michael? Yeah, man, I had to do it tonight. Fresh off the All-Star break, see if these boys can get back to their winning ways, because you know the Hornets have been struggling like bad for the last nine or so games since we came off that road win 9 games ago. I mean, yeah, that road road win 9 games ago, and couldn't wait for that long home stretch we had for about, like, I think it was like 5 or 6 games, and lost every one of them. Yeah, I think the only one win we had was against the Pistons, and that's the team we had beat so badly when we was on that road trip. I think that's what it was, if I'm not mistaken. I know we were on the road trip, but yeah, that's the only team we beaten. Come close, but something has happened since we went on that. I think it was a 5-game winning streak. We lost one and came back and won 2, and after that, it's been a struggle. Our 3-point shooting hasn't been where it's supposed to be. You know, us being a 3-point shooting team. I'm saying that we're a 3-point shooting team, but we don't have those. We still don't have that just straight knockdown 3-point shooter. We don't have that guy that's just out there to shoot threes. Instead, everybody shoots threes, and it's like, you know, it's hard to believe that sometimes we can go nights where nobody is hitting threes. Hopefully, over this break, they've gotten together with Montrez and got some more post plays in there so we can mix it up. But what's up, Camilo? Yeah, for me, I just think it's just Hornets just gotta make better decisions offensively, and then we got to play defense. Got to play defense. Both Charlotte and Carolina tomorrow. Got to play defense. Charlotte has a thing where we go down, we make a good play, we score, and then the other team will come right back down and do something like the guy who has the point guard or whoever a guard will just drive straight to the basket and do a layup. You know, it's almost like if they score, that's all right. We're going to go down and we'll get it back. Just trading baskets, can't do that, especially not at this time with 20-some games left, man. It's getting close, and we're at number 9 right now. You know, in days gone by, we'd be out of the playoffs right now. So we got to win some, man. From what I've seen, when I've looked at our games we got left, honestly, it's only like to me, I'm only seeing 5 more wins. I hope we go on some kind of streak. But man, that's all I see. I see about 5 wins. I think we can beat the Pistons, even though the Pistons beat Cleveland last night. Somebody must be hurting Cleveland. I think we're going to beat the Magic. We've got to be upset that we lost to the Magic the last time. And then after that, everything else to me it's up in the air. It's up in the air. It depends on how the Hornets are shooting the ball, basically. Because we haven't learned to play. If we haven't learned that defense is very important now, yet, I don't know if they can. I don't know if Coach can bring it together with the guys and help them just focus on defense. But anyway, I always look at this matchup predictor. Matchup predictor gives the Hornets only 44.3% chance to win this game, and there's Toronto with 55.7%. Like every time they played us this year, they've outplayed us. I mean, that's just plain and simple. They've outplayed us. Siakam, he surprised me. I didn't know he was as good as a ball handler as he is. But 21.9 points, He's their main rebounder. And you got Van Fleet right off the All-Star game. And Van Fleet sits out there and just, you know, he'll murder you with threes. He's pretty consistent. He's not flashy or anything like that. And some guys, you know, whose channel I go watch, they talk about how Melo is not as flashy as he was at the beginning of the year. And I don't know, I just sometimes just credit that to growing in the game. You know, at times you just want to win. You just want to score points and win. The flash ain't got to be there. But I'm still not mad. The last thing he did, if you want to call it flashy, the last thing he did for me that was flashy was that alley-oop between the legs. He threw the miles, and we finished it. We finished the play. So, you know, at times, yeah, flash it up at times. I don't have no problem with that. It is the NBA. They are giving the fans their money's worth. It draws it brings in fans, but to me, if he didn't do another flashy thing and they still won, I'd be happy. You know, the other channel I go watch, sometimes they you know, they're like, why is Van Fleet even in the All-Star game? It's because of his numbers. It's, you know, he getting busy. He getting it in. That's why. And they're talking about, hey, it's, you know, playing an All-Star game, and I do agree, the All-Star game needs to have some flash in it, but I don't know. To me, if I miss the All-Star game, it ain't no big deal. To me, that Sunday game ain't no big deal because nothing's going on. The guys just playing around, having fun, you know, dunking the ball, throwing alley-oops. That's about it, you know. Steph Curry with the basic, just shooting of threes was the highlight in the game, not the dunks. Everybody think about the main dunk that everybody can remember in that game was Ja Morant. Was that right? I think it was Ja with the alley-oop from whoever. That's it. Everything else was Steph Curry shooting threes. That was it. All right. I'm done talking. This game's getting ready to get started. We got one guy that's back that has been out. That's the twin, Cody. Cody's back. Hayward, he's still out. He's out indefinitely. And McDaniels, so like he hurt his ankle really bad. But here we go. Andrew Sato going to be on the rock. Cool. And I'm good. Thanks for asking. I went to a job interview and got a job. Right now I'm doing training. Hey, that's what's up, Camilo. Best wishes on the job. I hope you love it. All right, here we go. Hornets get the tip. Melo gets it to Terry. Melo shoots he didn't shoot the three. Thought he was going to shoot the three. Good ball movement. Bridges shoots a three. He misses, but it's a rebound by our big man, Mason Plumlee, who I haven't seen the guys in a while. Forgot people's name. Mason Plumlee got a rebound, kicked it back out. Hornets couldn't score on that possession. So the ball goes over to Toronto. Now, how many Toronto fans I got in here? I know somebody's in here is a Toronto fan. Van Fleet with the turnover. Rozier throws the alley-oop to Melo. He misses it. Now Hornets get the rebound, get it back to Terry, and Terry hits a three. All's well that ends well. Fleet throws another turnover. Terry thought about a three. Now Melo thought one. No, ref. Is that travel? Okay, that part there I don't quite understand, because he did keep 1 foot down, isn't that? Use that as a pivot foot? Guess not. Hornets turn it right back over. 3-0. Hornets. Van Fleet.
We played a minute and a half, and Toronto hasn't put a shot on goal yet. They've had it twice and turned it over twice.
Let Gary Trent shoot, and then they get a rebound back to Gary Trent. He scores this time. All right, that's the other thing Hornets got to cut down on. That's letting Toronto get offensive rebounds, getting second chances at shooting. Finally, we get it to Terry. Terry's at the free throw line. Kicks that back out to, gosh, if I could remember anybody's name.
Toronto playing good ball before the All-Star break. Winners of 9 of their last 11. For a long time during the season, the Hornets were ahead of the Raptors.
Miles Parrish, what's up?
But that's not the case any longer. Siakam with the miss.
Andrew's hooking me up, sending a lot of people our way. All right, we get it down back over to Melo. He gets it to Cody. Terry shoots another three off the mark. Rebound. Trent Jr. gets it to Van Fleet. And Siakam shoots a three. It goes in and out. Rebound Terry. Terry gets it up to Melo real quickly. Melo gets it back to Terry. Terry on the right side. Gets it down. Nice give and go. Him and Mason Plumlee. That's Terry and Mason Plumlee. Hornets 5. Toronto 2. 9 minutes left.
Second only our guy, Miles Bridges. Here's the rookie Barnes. Size advantage on Rozier.
Barnes throws up. Out of control. Mason dribbling down the court. I don't like to see him do that. He gets it over to Melo in the corner. Melo shoots a three, misses. See right there, Hornets have got to take advantage of that, man. They got to take advantage of it. Like you know, it was a wide open three by Melo, but sometimes, hey, get it right back down to Plumlee. Plumlee, once you pass it, post up, get it back down. Let's get a quick two down low. Maybe even you'll get fouled and get the guys in foul trouble. You know, when we're not hitting our three. Melo has the ball. He's fouled. Van Fleet. Van Vliet. I'm saying his name wrong. Van Vliet has turned the ball over twice, and now he has a foul. Has not scored yet. Van Fleet. Hand off to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges goes to the front of the rim. Left hand layup is good. Hornets up 7-2. I'm also in Turning Red. Man, everybody's on that movie. Turning Red. Melo behind the back pass to Miles Bridges. And they score on it. Little flash there, and I think there's a timeout. Timeout by Toronto. I'm also on Turning. I messed up my lines. I'm no actor. But I said this is Disney. This is for Disney. I definitely need to be on. Yeah, man. Hey, I've looked at the previews, and it seems like it's going to be a nice little movie, man. Seems like it's going to be a nice movie, and the guy says it's coming out next month, so I'm definitely going to check it out. I wish I could. What I need to do is get a list. Well, I'll look at the credits, and I'll be able to check you guys out. See who played what in the movie. So we got a timeout on the court. Hornets up. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel. All right, game just started. Toronto 2, the Hornets 9 points. Hornets playing at home, have not beat Toronto all year, and Toronto has actually manhandled the Hornets each game that we played. This is how it's looking right now. Gary Trent Jr. is the only one who has scored for the Raptors. They've started Siakam, Barnes, Birch, Van Fleet, let me say his name right, and Gary Trent Jr. Had a first time out right there. Don't know if coach is going to bring anybody off the bench for Toronto, but for the Hornets, Miles Bridges, Plumlee, Ball, all have scored once. They all have 2 points. Rozier has a 3. And Miles Plumlee already has 4 rebounds.
The Hornets, they came out playing aggressive with that sense of urgency and have really limited the shot selection that the Raptors are able to get.
This is Raptors' first game after the break. Some teams started last night.
He's coming out next
Last
month.
time the Raptors played was
You
last
ready to see
Wednesday
me and Andrew
in
and
Minnesota.
Milo
It's the Super Bowl.
and Andrew
We got
and Matt
official
Sato
play.
do our thing. Yeah, man, I'm gonna check it out. Check it out, definitely. Check out those credits. See my guys.
Fourth-year head coaches. You just saw Nick Nurse on the other side. Both Nick Nurse and James Borrego in their 4th year with their respective teams. Nick Nurse won that title in 2019, his first year on the job, and then the next year outdid himself by being named Coach of the Year.
He's
Nick
right after
Nurse
his job.
is the head coach of
Absolutely. I mean, he has
the
the
Toronto
year of his team in the locker room. They play hard. They compete every
Toronto
single night.
Raptors.
And really, they don't care who gets the accolades.
All right, Van Fleet brings it down, gets it up to Barnes. Barnes gets that to Siakam. Gary Trent Jr. shoots a 3. That's off the mark. Almost put back in by Barnes. Terry Rozier drives all the way to the other end and flips it up with his left hand between 2 defenders and scores. Hornets go up 11-2. Van Fleet off the screen shoots. He's high off the backboard. Rebound Bridges. Bridges brings it down on the right side. Gets that to Melo. Melo shoots a 3 and it's good. Hornets off to a pretty good start right here. 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first. Van Fleet dribbling to the left, gets it to Siakam. Siakam down under the basket, gets it to Barnes. Barnes puts it in. All right, let's go, Hornets. That happened one time. Watch the baseline. Melo shoots another 3. Off the mark that time. Shot it from the right side. Barnes brings it down the middle. Somebody needs to pick him up. There again, that's what I'm talking about. Coast to coast. Left hand layup. That's no nonsense, man. You got to cut the guy off. Got to cut him off, make him pull it up, and run a play. It's just too easy. Terry Rozier shoots from the right side. Terry Rozier scores from the right side. Van Fleet brings the ball up, scores 6-16. Now he hands it off to Barnes. Being guarded by Bridges. Gary Trent Jr. gets it over to Siakam. Now they get it back to Van Fleet. They got to set something up. Offensive foul on Birch. Threw Terry to the floor. Hornets get the ball back. 6 minutes and 9 seconds. Ooh.
So the Hornets go to the bench for the first time.
Birch goes out.
Washington and Plumlee, and they bring in Montrezl Harrell.
Montrez and Cody Martin come in. Cody Martin hadn't played in a while. Cody Martin got hurt earlier in the season. Before that, he was like one of the top in percentage shooting the 3. He shoots his first when he comes into the game. He misses, and like I said, he just hadn't got back on it. Barnes gets the ball down low, skip passes that, and Ah. All right, good job. There was a turnover. Bad pass, and it was stolen by Kelly Oubre. He got it to Montrez. Excuse me, got it to Cody. And Cody lost it, but it was put in by Montrez. Gary Trent Jr. shoots a bank shot off the window. On the left side, it goes in. Now the Hornets get the ball to Terry. Terry Rozier has it, loses his man, flips it up. Montrez gets the rebound. He puts it in. It's very good. Aiden Bizzett, what's up? Yeah, I used to be in Andrew's group. Andrew, yeah, Mustelli and the Sailboats. Okay, I remember the group. I didn't. Well, you know, it's been a while. I didn't know that he wasn't still in the group. But yeah, what's up, Aiden? All right, Hornets are up by 10 points. But there was just a turnover right there. We can't get sloppy. 4 minutes.
And a blocking foul on Kelly Oubre, who was checked into the game. Oubre trying to...
All right, there's a blocking foul on Kelly Oubre. That's Kelly Oubre lost the ball going out of bounds, and now there's a blocking foul. Let's go, Hornets. Keep your rhythm. And Coach brings Terry out of the game. Let's go, Coach. We can play them a little bit longer. Yeah, it's been a long rest. Kelly Oubre loses his man. He passes it to Achua, and Miles Bridges has his first foul.
And is JT Thor going to come into the game? He just checked in the scores table, and now he's going back to the bench.
Thought JT Thor was going to come in, but Coach changed his mind. Thank you, all one of you who are in here tonight. And that might be me.
$250,000. All you have to do is pick the winners of 6 NBA matchups in the final scoring margin. Stand out for your chance to win. Must be 21 or older.
Achua misses his first. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Hornets 20-10. I like my Hornets to score 30 points per quarter, so let's see if the Hornets can put in 10 more points. Now down to a 9-point lead, and Thor comes off the bench. Kelly Oubre thought about the three, got it to Miles Bridges, swings at the Melo. Melo looking at the three, behind the back, has a big man on him, goes by him, and tried to get that pass to Montrez. It was deflected out of bounds, still Hornets ball. Reason why the band broke up because he didn't agree to music video. So he was saying
we'll be back in a moment.
You know, my light only has 1 more calorie, right?
Yeah, I hear that. Sometimes, you know, people have artistic differences.
He knows. Who knows Chipotle's chicken is responsibly raised?
All right, we got another time out on the court. Hornets still up. Like the way the Hornets came out today.
Just tastes better. Chipotle. For real.
Came out scoring. I think a lot of the turnovers were like just unforced by Toronto, and that's usually what the Hornets do. But the Hornets are taking care of the ball a little bit better right now. Next time out, we'll look at the stats to see exactly how things are going. The Hornets can cut down on the turnovers. The Hornets can keep scoring, right? And like I said, it's we can score the ball, but here lately, us being an outside shooting team, because that's what we are. We like to play small. If we can hit the 3-point shots regularly, we're going to be hard to beat. Plus, you know, playing a little defense that never hurts. But yeah, if we can do that, we'll be all right. I don't know if the night's the night where we're where we're going to shoot a good 3-ball, because from what I can remember, I think we've only hit 2. Well, you know, while we're here, might as well look at it. All right, so here are the team stats right now. Hornets have hit 2 of 8. All right, not a great 3-point percentage, you know, but at least we've hit 2. Nobody's really shooting free throws. I think the Hornets have fouled the Raptors. Hornets haven't shot any. Let's look at the turnovers. Raptors have 5 to the Hornets 3. Some of those are unforced. Again, got to cut down on those. And there's everything else. Fast break points, points in the paint. Let me make sure I'm not behind. Okay, we're right. We're right on time. All right, we're back. Van Fleet with a long 3. He's off the mark.
Thank you so much, Ashley, and it's important to remember Rick Fennell, and I'm glad we get a chance to because of that scholarship. Rick Fennell was just the height of a professional, the only beat writer the Observer ever had.
Let's go, Miles. Miles drives, tries to kick that over to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre could not get it because the ball was deflected.
There are generations of Hornets fans who learned Hornets basketball from Rick Fennell. No NBA, in my opinion, beat writer more closely associated with the team than Rick was with the Hornets. He's missed. All right, the Hornets have a lead. 3.5 remaining in our first quarter. 5 on the shot clock.
Lamelo, got to shoot it.
Beats Montrez. And knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Montrez.
Good execution after that timeout. It gets Kelly Oubre a wide open triple, but turnover right here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Van Fleet got his hand in there.
It was more like a foul. Comment boy, what's going on? What's going on? All right, another easy give and go for the Raptors. I was hoping they were just going to shoot a bad ball today. Cody Martin shoots another 3. Cody hits one. There you go, Cody. I know you're loving that, baby. Yeah, what's been up, comment boy? Track's about to start, so you guys got a coach. Melo skip passes it over to Cody. Cody Martin gets it back out to Melo. Almost a turnover. 14 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Somebody move. There's another turnover by the Hornets. We don't need you anyway, and so he made his own record titled Fear of Intimacy. Oh, okay. All right. So Aiden, you guys must have been together for a while, because I think Andrew, when I first met Andrew, that's the album that I saw he had made. You know, with the the one with the interesting artwork. Oh, come on, Hornets. Gotta get a rebound. Let's go. That's 3 rebounds under the basket. Box out, fight, get the rebound, bro. That's what happened last time. Yeah, I thought he got hooked up with the sail. Was it sailboat? Yeah. After he made the album. All right, here are the Hornets, 26 points with a minute and 59 seconds left in the first quarter, and they've got sloppy. They're trying to do too much. Just let the game come to you. Get a little bit more movement in the in the offense, and we'll be all right. And some people would look at that and say, "Hey, that's Coach Borrego making a whole lot of changes, and that's what's doing that. That's what's causing them to get out of a rhythm." And it may be, but still, everybody he puts out there should know the offense, should know what they're supposed to do. And you shouldn't lose anything. Montrezl Harrell with the ball. I thought JT Thor he shoots the threes off the mark once again. If the Hornets do not hit threes, we're not going to win because we take so many of them.
Gotta take advantage of this.
Lamelo working the baseline.
We shoot another three, and we miss another three. This is what I'm talking about. This team right here. This team right here, they can't take advantage of it because all we do is shoot threes. All we do is shoot threes. We got that steal right there. What was so bad about having Montrezl post up and try to get something down low? Try to get a 2-point basket, maybe draw a foul. We're shooting threes and we just are not hitting the wide open threes like we were at the beginning of the year. Yet the score is 15-26 right now with a minute left on the clock. We get it to Montrezl, still not a post up. Now Thor gets that to Cody Martin. He backs out. 5 seconds left. They get it. Another turnover, unforced turnover by the Hornets because the offense was just so stagnant at the top.
Cody just led it too far. The play was there. Montrezl just wasn't aware. Cody led it too far.
Coach, just run a simple post-up play. Get the ball to him, man, and let him go to work. Oh, my gosh. All right, doesn't look like the Hornets are going to score 30 points, but they did hold. Let's see. Siakam drives, layup, just like he did against us the last time. Siakam got the ball beyond the three-point line and made up his mind. Everybody clears out. He takes whoever's guarding to the basket. But score 17-26, 24 seconds left on the clock. Hornets have a chance to get a score. Oubre drives. He's fouled. Wasn't called. Now it is called. There you go. Get to the basket. Now Kelly Oubre's got to hit his free throws. Yeah, hey, now I saw what you said when we were talking about how, when Andrew left, and he was like, fine. And then he made the album, the intimacy album. Yeah, that was like I was saying. I thought you guys met after he made that album because that's when I met. And there's Andrew right there. That's when I met Andrew. That's when I remember Andrew started coming in, and he was talking about his album and I remember the album cover. So Henry about to have 500. What are you talking about? Rushing yards receiving, and 100,000 passing yards. And we hope so, Comic Boy. Come on, guys. All right, we gotta put some kind of rope or some kind of leash on Siakam because Siakam really hurt us the last game. We got to do something about it. We're going to have to do a little double team on him, make him kick the ball out or something. Siakam shoots his first free throw. He hits his first free throw. 0.9 seconds left on the clock. The Hornets will have 0.9 seconds to score. 28 points. Not quite 30, but close to it. The good thing right here is Toronto's only scored 18. Siakam will hit this one, so 19 points. And he does. Montrezl takes the ball out. Oh, P.J. Washington shot it, almost made it, almost banked it in. Hornets do have a lead. Van Fleet has not warmed up yet, so we got to keep continuing and try to take advantage of what they're giving us right now. Coach might have to go with that big lineup. He had a few games ago with Thor, Montrezl, and your boy Mason Plumlee in there for a while. And I think will be advantageous to have Lamelo out there, and either him or Bridges, or him and Terry. See how that works a little bit. What's up, Andrew? What's going on, dude? I hadn't seen you in a while. I'm doing good. All right, there's another timeout on the floor. Thank you, everybody who was in here. Make sure that you guys are hitting that like button. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Not only hit that like button, but make sure you subscribe to my channel. I hear you, man. Getting ready for that. Well, you guys are probably already finished up the movie, but we're just waiting for it to come out. Yeah, Aiden's in here. I've throughout last few streams, man, a lot of people come in and said they were sent by you. So thanks for sending people over, Andrew. I think yeah, you sent Camilo over too, like a couple of weeks ago. So Camilo usually shows up. Yeah, movie's all done. We're just waiting for next month. We was working on the soundtrack actually. So I think it was Camilo that told me he had a song on the album, and so evidently you are too, or you helping them work on the soundtrack. Van Fleet finally comes alive. I knew he would. Lamelo Ball dribbling, gets to Montrezl Harrell up top on the right side. Back to Montrezl, who dunks it. Nice give and go. Now let's get down and play some defense. Nobody goes straight to the basket after a made basket. Let's go. Van Fleet comes down. And we're trading baskets once again. We just can't do that as Hornets. Let's go. The score is 24-30. Melo has the ball at the top of the key. Still on the right side. He get it back to Montrezl. Montrezl gets it back to Melo, and he scores. Got knocked to the floor. No foul call because they're not going to respect Melo like that. Quick three by Achua, and Melo's out running. Has to slow it down. Loving that right side of the court. And he shoots a three, and he cans a three. That's Melo. Donna helping him work on the soundtrack. Melo knows a guy who works for Disney. He let us borrow the studio. Okay, cool. But once again, Van Fleet, the All-Star, comes back down and scores. Let's go. And the Hornets almost turn it over. They get it over the timeline. So Melo has it on the left side now. Hands that to Montrezl. Montrezl, go to work, baby. Good pass. Oh, you got to finish, Melo. Good pass by Montrezl Harrell. Lamelo misses a layup, and Van Fleet comes down. That's why he's an all-star, Rev, King Fuse. That's why Van Fleet's an all-star, because he just comes down and gets buckets. You know, Melo. Yes, sir. So, hey, Melo's good. Melo's flashy. Melo brings in the fans, fills the seats. But, you know, Van Fleet just goes and scores. No flash in it. And while I'm talking, P.J. Washington gets a nice pass to the cutting Montrezl Harrell, and Montrezl lays it in. Montrezl, let's go, baby. Flex on him and hit these free throws. You know, the song is on the movie. Camilo has a role in the movie also. Did you hear my band broke up? Yeah, I heard. Oh, come on, ref. That was it. That might have been in the cylinder though. All right, Van Fleet has it. He gets it. And a steal. P.J. Washington gets it. Oh, nice give and go, Hornets. Give and go from P.J. Washington. Miles gave it right back to him, and P.J. dunked it. Scores 29-39. Nobody likes my idea. Hey, Andrew, sometimes you just have to be a solo. You have to go solo. Let's go, Terry. You got to see him. Got to see him. Van Fleet shoots another three. He misses. This time, the Hornets get the rebound. Terry pulls from behind the three-point line, and he hits it. Hornets shooting a good ball right now in the first half. 8 minutes and 41 seconds. Barnes now has it. He hands it to Siakam. Now he's going to clear it. Hey, see, this is when we might have to help out. Good block. Let's go. Got to get the rebound. Thor gets it. Gets it out to Miles Bridges behind the back. PJ shoots a three and it goes in. Hornets need to keep taking it, need to score as many points as they can score here in the first half because the Raptors will come back in the second. That's what I did. I don't need him. He's still cool, but sometimes I just can't. Was good. Never burn your bridge. Never burn your bridges. I've learned that not by experience, but I've seen other people do it, and it's like, you know, you never know what's going to happen down the line. So, you know, never burn your bridges. You can be cordial and not work with people, but you know, you never know what's going to happen in the future. Might be a good deal. You guys get back together, or some of you in the band get back together. So, but that's cool.
Up to $1,500 bonus cash on select 2021 Ford vehicles. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and custom order yours today.
So with Geico, we can.
All right, we have another timeout. One good thing about the timeouts now is the timeouts are being called by the other team, by Toronto.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Oh, bacon?
No, we don't want to hear that. Here we go.
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
No, it's not bad right there. All right, guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. I need all the likes I can get on these videos. And on the stream. And remember, tomorrow for the big game, North Carolina versus North Carolina State. Tune in, hang out with me, leave some comments on the commentary. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Kitchen affairs. Ken Birch back into the game for Toronto.
I see
Not related to Cree Rollins. Here's Scotty Barnes.
I see your comment there,
Down by Bridges.
Andrew, focusing on your acting career.
Now, whether or not Birch is related to Charles Oakley, I don't know.
Terry Rozier hits a layup.
He's not related to Dwayne Wade, but he sure does play like him.
That's why he wears number 3. Terry Rozier idolized Dwayne Wade growing up in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Here's Birch. And Birch is
And your boxing, but it seems like you love it. You also said you made the hockey team. Evidently, you're not doing a whole lot with the hockey. You're doing more with the boxing, which is cool.
so Birch to the line. 29
Cool. Tell Septic I said what's going on
Montreal, Quebec.
when you see her.
Second game of the year for Birch. 8 starts. That means Birch has had 24 games off the line.
I did say skeptic and not septic. Skeptic.
Longtime Orlando Magic, Steve Clifford likes it. Now his second season with Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. back into the game. Hornets have Rozier, Washington, Plumlee, Bridges, and Oubre playing together. PJ. Basketball gods are loving it right now.
PJ Washington with another 3. Carolina, Charlotte, 30-50 right now. 20-point lead. Gary Trent Jr. shoots a 3 and drops it in. Boy, we gotta watch him. Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, swing it. Plumlee, why'd you hesitate, bro? Nice pass by Terry to Plumlee under the basket. Plumlee hesitated a little bit. I thought he should have went straight up. But he's fouled, so he goes to the free throw line, and he's going to hit both.
Mason Plumlee, first year with the Hornets. More Hornets basketball after a quick message from CPI Security.
CPI Security's new outdoor camera. Stopping trouble before it starts.
Mason has made 8 of his last 10 free throws. I'm just saying.
They overcorrected there. The first one, real strong. Try to make the correction, just overcorrect.
Hornets lead by 17. As Steve Martin would say, a 17-point stiff arm.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Raptors taking a while to get their offense started.
So,
And Birch, an offensive rebound, ripped away by Plumlee. Job and brought it down. Stripped
now,
on top. That was a tough transition 3 for PJ.
great.
Going 85 miles an hour. Here's Scotty Barnes.
What's that one?
Scotty Barnes, rookie from Florida State. Makes this a 15-point game, and James Borrego doesn't like what's happening right now. He calls a timeout. Back with the final 6:13 of our first half.
And this may look like a classic rooftop chasing.
It's Nissan salesman at it.
Right on cue. This road's got more power than the CRV.
Hurry in and save up to $42.62 on select models.
The action never ends, but these offers will.
What if your resume was more than a resume? What if it could adapt and improve? What if it opened doors you didn't know existed? Created opportunities that let you be seen, heard, even help get your foot in the door? An Indeed resume never stops working for you.
USAA is made for the city pilots. Who can come to your stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions
even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, he leaves room for room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA, what you're made of, we're
You
made
can see how it goes up and down.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way, straight from the fryer, piping hot, in a Kentucky Fried order. If you don't like it this way, you'll have to go somewhere else. KFC, it's bigger making good.
To a penny or something.
Dion, hand it over. Now, how does that make you feel?
Why you got it? Buy something and just
This
let it
Old
sit there.
Spice Fiji hair and body
Eventually-
lotion has me
eventually
smoother
you're
than
gonna be
ever.
like, I mean, now you don't check it every day, but eventually you're gonna be like, you know, your life is
Stay on to protect the pitch, brought to you by CPI Security.
There's Bridges with a miss.
You might hear somebody
Bubba
say,
gets the
"Listen,
offensive
you
board.
know,
DJ with a block.
you ain't gonna be open.
Transition. Just getting the 50-50
I'll
balls.
probably
Finished
put all
that
my
flex
guys
off a little bit. You gotta be dominant, you gotta be strong. You gotta protect your paint here at home going forward. These guys, obviously, they know that Montrezl Harrell will help with that down the stretch.
Hornets have 7 offensive rebounds so far in our ball game. Montrezl 2 off the bench. Miles Bridges a pair, Mason Plumlee a pair. Hornets have the basketball in a 15-point lead halfway through our second quarter. Lamelo freshman this entire second quarter. Hornets have done just fine without him. And they continue doing wonderful work.
Yeah.
Contested shot. Didn't matter to Oubre.
Okay, man.
2 threes on the right side of the floor.
Sure,
Siakam, Davis, Birch, Barnes, and Trent.
Well, like I said, it ain't no big deal because if you were to lose every bit of it right now, what is that? $13. So,
Strong, created some space.
all right, y'all coming tonight? Are y'all coming?
Yeah, Mama's
Huh?
He said she was gonna pick us up tomorrow.
Yeah. She just wanted to know if y'all was coming tonight. She said, yeah, she can swim there.
I'd love to call her and make sure she's
Yeah. Well, she said she acting like she is. So. And she finally explained to me about the class and the money and all that. So, but I'll talk to you later. It's better than what I thought, what everybody thought. All right.
Bye.
Peace.
Perfect timing on that cut. Terry with a nice, precise pass to Thor.
Miles Parrish. Miles, have you've been in here before, I think. Stop dribbling Plumlee, please. No, JT. There you go. Slow it down and run a play, baby. Oh, we got to hit that. Gary Trent's going to shoot. Go back. What are y'all doing? Man, we got to work on this defense. That's terrible. Now get back and play some defense. That's terrible, man. Go ahead and switch. How you going to switch and then go back and double team? Especially Gary Trent. Double team Siakam. Now, rotate. Let's go. Good finger roll, Terry. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. And there, once again, what are you, oh my gosh, what are we doing? How does that happen? Defensive balance. This is the pros. That's what I'm talking about. You guys, you cannot let a team, you can't score and let a team go right back down and score a wide open layup because nobody gets back. Sprint back. Let's go. Sprint back. Right there. Oh my gosh, we get beat again? Are we going to play defense or what? Oh my gosh! Let me just stop because we ain't gonna play no defense.
He has got the last 10 for Toronto.
Gotta stop trading baskets.
Oh, Terry gets a soft roll and JT Thorpe. A good job of not touching it.
Good awareness to be up there and see it and a chance to go in. Hold back.
Siakam was ball at the top of the key, being guarded by Thor. Good defense by Thor. Stop reaching, Thor. Siakam still scores on him.
You gotta keep your foot on the gas. You play this Raptors club. Keep coming at you.
I have not came here. Okay, Miles. I thought I've seen your name before.
But we haven't had a stoppage.
But welcome,
We will now score the goal.
Miles Wesley came here. Okay, maybe it was Miles Wesley.
He had it in third. Put his foot on the gas. Change gears to fourth. And put his head down.
All right, guys. I know it's a little off
Control, slipped and
conversation going on, but that's cool.
Best right-handed shooting left-handed
But
in the NBA today.
without a doubt.
if you're here, thanks a lot. Make sure you hit that like button.
So pitches will go to the line and shoot a left-handed free throw. Back into the game. Team
So hard to get likes.
Scotty Barnes thankfully leaves.
It's so hard to get likes, but it's so easy to give a like. Miles Bridges hits the free throw. Minute and 50 seconds left. Hornets have 66 points. Hornets are going to need to get, let's say, close to 80 points in the first half to win this game, guaranteed. Watch what I say. Siakam pulls up, rebound. Miles Bridges gets it to Lamelo with a minute and 34 seconds left in the first half. Melo gets it over to Terry. Terry back to Melo. 15 seconds left. Don't know why the Hornets are walking around. Oh, Terry shoots it off balance, misses it. Toronto comes out of there. Gary Trent Jr. with the ball at the top of the key, being guarded by Montrez. He shoots a short two. Melo got his hands on it. Now Terry comes out of there with it, gets it down to Montrez. Montrez goes up strong, lays it in. Good job, baby. 68 points. 56 seconds left on the clock. Hornets won't score 80. So that means, I'm telling you, guaranteed. It is guaranteed that Toronto will come storming all the way back in the second. Van Fleet thought about the three-point shot. He drives in, misses Melo, sees a sprinting Miles, and can't get it to him. Overthrown.
He was a left-hand pass.
It's not an easy thing, throwing a 70-foot left-handed pass.
I think he thought
Oh,
he was
Miles.
a little bit more on it to get it there, and he didn't need to.
Van Fleet shoots a three. Van Fleet in and out. Rebound Montrez. Now the Hornets will try to hold for the last shot, even though it's 20 seconds on the clock. Now they have 15 seconds to shoot. Miles Bridges with the ball at the top of the key. Hornets standing around. We can put some movement in it. Let's go. 9 seconds to shoot. Miles is going to have to pull up and shoot a three. He does. And it's way short. But Montrez gets the rebound and put it in. He puts it in. 3.7 seconds left on the clock. The Hornets score 70 points in the first half. Don't foul. Don't foul. Siakam doesn't shoot it in time. And the Hornets score 70 points in the first half. It is 47-70. Now my question is, can the Hornets hang on and win this game? It's a whole half to go. I used to be in the band myself. Kaylin and Miles. I have not came here before. Miles, okay. Zay of, what was that? Is that an 8? What's up, Zay? Alex Angelo. Hello, coach. I graduated from college and I found a place so I can finally be a DJ. Cool, man. Cool. DJing is cool. Only thing I hate is when you get a bunch of people coming up asking you to play a certain song. So I like to play places where, you know, I can go and get into the groove first. Because really, and you know it, if you're a DJ, really if you're a good DJ, you're gonna play all the up-to-date songs anyway. You just have it, and I guess my problem was I used to DJ a lot for like middle schools, stuff like that. So you know all the kids listen to the DJ like they are at home listening to the radio. But once I get flowing, they were like, "Hey, he's playing all the songs anyway, so just leave him alone and let him get into that flow." You know, look at the crowd, see what the crowd's vibing to, and then you play the songs accordingly. So, yeah, that's cool. DJing is cool. You can make some good money DJing if you get have regular gigs. See, what was the best? What was the best? Well, middle school wasn't bad. Middle school wasn't bad. Weddings are cool. I don't like doing just basic house parties. You know, I like doing events. The school events, that's cool. People's reunions, class reunions and stuff like that, that's cool. But like doing somebody's like little house party, I don't too much like doing that. But I don't do it anymore now because I don't know, just grew out of it. Still got my DJ equipment though. I'm thinking about doing a little set on YouTube. I don't know. I may have to do it and then delete the post because I'm sure I'm going to get some copyright claims, even if I speed the music up. Do a little mixing. I might be. Nah, that's not going to fool the YouTube. That's not going to fool YouTube. But yeah, no, not that kind of DJ. I'm talking about DJ who just make beats for people. Oh, okay. Oh, that's even better, Alex. That's even better, man. That is even better. Making beats people. You ask me, that's basically producing, and producing and then playing the beats in concert. That's cool. That's cool. If you want to be a DJ, that's the life right there. All right, halftime. We have a halftime score. The Hornets are doing a great job right now. Doing a great job right now. All right. Some of that is also goes to the Raptors for not shooting a great ball in the first quarter. And like I said, I wanted the Hornets to go ahead and score 80 points. Because usually the first to 100 has the best chance of winning. With the Hornets score 70, it means we got to score 30 more points to get that 100. But we got to hold the Raptors. We got 47 points. 23 point. It's a 23-point lead. That is nothing in the NBA. That is nothing. Now what does Coach do in the locker room? What is he talking about in the locker room? Well, let's get this out of the way first. Hadn't done a lot of this. Let's look at the box scores first. All right, for the Raptors. Siakam, 6 points. He'll probably end up with 20 points tonight because they're going to start giving him the ball and clearing out. Siakam, 6 points. Barnes, 16. Birch, 1. Van Fleet, 8 points. I'm pretty sure Van Fleet's going to end up with at least 19 points tonight. Gary Trent Jr. is going to come alive. He's got 9 points right now. He'll probably end up with about at least 15. T. Young, Boucher had, both of those guys have 2 points, and Boucher, that's good. Boucher usually has a really good game against us, but he hasn't played much. Only 8 minutes today. Achua came off the bench and scored 3 points. I noticed that the Hornets were doing some double team. We'll talk about that in just a minute. The Hornets, P.J. Washington, 8 points. Miles Bridges, 7. Plumlee has 2. Ball has 10 points. He has 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 14 minutes. And Terry Rozier, 16 points. Terry has 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Thor off the bench with 2 points. Cody Martin has a 3. Montrezl Harrell has 12 points with 10 minutes. He has 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And Kelly Oubre has 10 points. Man, Kelly Oubre has a quiet 10 points. And that's all Kelly does is shoot the ball. He has a couple of 1 steal, 1 block. But he don't do a whole lot of assisting with 14 minutes. Actually, Miles Bridges has played more than anyone in this game for the Hornets. We'll look at the team stats here in just a second. All right, so field goal percentage. Hornets shooting 58% and Toronto 45%. 3-pointer. Toronto is 3 of 10. Charlotte's 9 of 22 for 40%. There's your free throws. The Hornets have hit 50%. Like I said, we got to shoot 80%. We missed 3. I'm going to tell you that's probably going to come back to haunt us there near the end of the game when the Raptors make their run. Rebound. The Hornets have a large advantage with 27 rebounds to the Raptors 16. There's your assists, blocks. Wow. The Hornets have 19 assists to the Raptors 9. So that's moving that ball around. But turnovers still right there. The Hornets have 8 turnovers. We got to cut down on that, man. You got to cut down on that. I don't want to give you anything, but I'll say 5 turnovers per game. Got it, 8 is too many in the first half. Think about it. That's 8 turnovers. That's 8 times that you don't get a chance to shoot at your basket. That's what the turnover is. Turnover doesn't come after you shoot it and miss it. That's just a rebound. Turnover occurs before you shoot the ball. You throw the ball away, you make a bad pass, they steal it. Those are turnovers. So those are legitimate times right there where you don't get a chance to shoot at your basket. That's 8 times. 8. Let's say you score on half of those and you only hit 2 points apiece. All right, that's 8 points. That is 8 points the Hornets could have. 78 points instead of 70 points. But Toronto's turnover 9. But same thing could go for them. But we want to say that's good defense. Either good defense or just Toronto. They have some unforced turnovers also. Fast break points. Hornets have 13 points in the paint. Hornets 38 to the Raptors 34. There's your fouls right there. And our largest lead is 23. The Raptors have never led in this game, but I'm telling you guys right now, for the one person who's in here watching, Watch the Raptors make a run. It always happens. The Raptors will make a run. And we all know what happens if the Hornets get into an overtime situation. We usually lose. So that can't happen tonight. All right, so how did the Hornets win this one? Yeah, Mike. Hey, we gotta hang in there. Gotta hang in there. I know a lot of people look at this, Coach. What do you mean hang in there? They have 23-point lead. Well, there's a whole nother half to go. The Hornets have been known to have a quarter where they just go completely dry. And I tell you, it doesn't matter how bad we're shooting that outside shot. The Hornets are going to keep putting it up. And I'll say we really hadn't had a player to go to on the inside, but we do have one in Montrezl Harrell. Even though, evidently, that's just not something that we like to do because there was not one post-up play to Montrezl in the game yet. No post-up play. So there's no specific play for him yet. It's a bunch of him cutting, doing the high pick and roll, but other than that, he's getting loose balls and putting it in, which is fine. Do your thing, big man. But I saw Coach give him the ball on the post a couple of times. What was it, 2 games ago? Maybe even the last game. And we got something positive out of it. I don't know why we can't do that. Why not add to your offensive arsenal? Man, I'd give Montrezl that ball. And I'm not saying just that could be that's the only thing you do, but that's just different. That gives the defense something different to look at, something different to defend. And Montrezl has proven he's a good passer. He'll pass out of a double team. All right, but we'll see. We'll see. I do know this. The Hornets are going to have to continue to double team or send a double team at Siakam. Got to pick your poison. And if Gary Trent Jr. and Barnes sits out there beyond the 3-point line and they kill us, well, at least we're not going to let their number one guy do it. We know if we let him go to work, he's going to score. We know that. All right, so get the ball out of his hands and make somebody else who doesn't usually do it hurt you. And then all you have to do is, after you get the ball out of his hand, rotate like crazy and at least run them off the 3. If they start hitting it, run them off the 3. I would just run them off the 3, period. Siakam's going to pass out of the double team, especially if they get the ball to him up high, which is what they've been doing beyond the 3-point line. This big man, they've been getting him the ball, and
who has the attention of P.J. Washington,
and he's been making his way to the basket. So we double team him up high. He has to get rid of the ball early. All we have to do is rotate. All right, we're back.
72%. They shot as a team, 42 points in the quarter, and they lead by.
All right, can the Hornets just play decent defense?
Season high, 19 assists in the first half. Shot missed by Kevin.
Come on, guys, get the rebound. We just play decent defense right here, and because the Hornets are probably going to go a little bit cold in the third.
Trent Jr.
All right, Gary Trent Jr. knocks the ball out of bounds. Hornets have the ball under their baskets with 7 seconds to shoot.
Hornets to squeeze in defensively, see if they can find shooters. Try to get back in this.
Hornets shoot. PJ steps into a three.
No rebound for the Hornets. Gary Trent Jr. comes out of there.
In the first half.
All in the second quarter.
Toronto playing without OG Anunoby. Bit of a surprise.
Siakam
He's going to be out for a while.
misses, rebound. Hornets, that was Bridges. He gets it over here to Melo. Melo to Bridges. And then everybody stands around and watches. Boy, I hate this offense. PJ, shoot the ball, bro. Melo hesitated on the shot. All right, 2 times down. Hornets just have not been able to get the ball in the basket. Let's go. Barnes shoots. He misses. Rebound. Hornets, that was Terry. And Terry comes down. Ball on the right side. He gets it to Miles. Miles wants to take Barnes. He does. Throws it up. Misses again. That's 3 misses for Hornets. And they finally get it down low. That is the Toronto. They got the ball down to Siakam. Siakam missed the layup, but the Hornets come right back down and they turn it over. Miles Bridges out of bounds. That's 4 times down the court. Nobody scored right now, but we're not worried about anybody else but the Hornets. And Toronto breaks the seal first. That's what I'm saying. Listen to what I said earlier. They will come back. Melo drives and scores. Can we keep them off the boards now? We just scored a 2-point basket. Got to go double team. Got to go double team. Get the ball out of his hand. There we go. Don't let him get it back. Come on, somebody got to fight over there, bro. Trent Jr. wide open 3.
That's points 10, 11, and 12 for Gary Trent Jr.
Hornets in a zone. That's the one guy you cannot lose. You got lost on the baseline.
Melo on the left side gets it over to PJ Washington. He shoots a 3. The 3 is good. Fortuitous roll. Fortunate roll by PJ Washington. Hit the rim, bounced all the way over the backboard, and dropped in. Now Siakam has the ball, being guarded by PJ. He reached one time. Don't reach again, PJ. Good defense. Rebound by PJ. Gets it over to Lamelo. Lamelo's fouled. He shoots. But the ref is not going to give him active shooting.
She's trying to figure out something that will slow down the Hornets.
Hornets 75, Toronto 52. Come on, somebody move. Oh my gosh, Plumlee with the ball handling skills and finishes with the dunk. Oh, between the legs. And the slam. I hear you, Plumlee. I hear you, Plumlee. I don't know why Plumlee does not look for his shot more often. Like really, sometimes Plumlee is all about passing the ball to everybody. He never looks for a shot, but that time right there, Plumlee decided he was going to put it on the floor and go to the basket. And it was a nice move. Nice right hand drive, 2 dribbles, between the leg crossover, One final dribble and a slam dunk at the front of the rim. Guess he's like, hey, I got to do a little bit more scoring. Montrez is going to get my playing time. And rightfully so. If he's going to put the ball in the basket, he may. Timeout on the floor. Hey, everybody, make sure you guys come and check out the game tomorrow. North Carolina State Wolfpack versus North Carolina. It will definitely not be the same type of game it was when we played them the first time. At home, Carolina could not miss. Probably had the best shooting percentage we've shot all year, and just really ran State off the court. But now we're going to the Wolfpack. We're going to the Wolfpack's home. Definitely not going to be the same. I hope Coach Davis is able or was able to get those boys up and able to get those boys to understand that, listen, every game we play from here on out is going to be a struggle. It's going to be down to the wire. We got to play defense. We can't go in thinking we got an easy win. Everything is brand new from here on out for Carolina and the Hornets.
He got a technical foul, and we got to give props to our producer, Eric Kendall. We were talking amongst ourselves who would shoot the technical foul.
Melo.
Lamelo Ball. I said Terry Rozier. Del, you said Terry Rozier. And
Melo.
Ding, the kid from Hickory wins. All right, so Lamelo makes it, and the Hornets now lead by 26.
Melo's the best he's the best free throw shooter on the team. Why would he not shoot it? Van Fleet with the ball on the right side. He pulls up for a three. Short. I think Plumlee might have got a hand on it. Rozier has the ball on the left side, behind the back pass to Plumlee between the legs again. He finally gets it over to Melo. Throws it up for Plumlee, catches it alley-oop, and it's good. Every shot Plumlee has made today has been a dunk. Not mad at that at all. Gary Trent Jr. being guarded by Melo. Gets it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet's on the right side, being hounded by Terry. Van Fleet gets it over to Gary Trent. He shoots a three. That's short. Rebounded. Plumlee. Plumlee, please pass the ball. Thank you. Plumlee gets it to Terry. Terry at the free throw at the corner. Elbows. Oh, Terry, square up and hit that. Terry misses. Van Fleet brings it down. Skip pass over to Barnes. Barnes down low. Gary Trent Jr. has it beyond the three-point line, now being guarded by Plumlee. He drives in, free throw line, pulls up, and the Hornets come out of there with the rebound. The score is 52-80. 6 minutes, 28 seconds. Hornets have scored 10 points right out of the half. Miles. Good ball movement. Terry Rozier hits a three. Good ball movement. Miles found Washington in the corner. Washington made one more pass to Terry Rozier, was wide open for the three, and he sunk it. 6 minutes left on the clock. Plumlee comes out and fouls Birch.
Hornets have 7 dunks in the game. They have 367 dunks in 61 games. They are averaging exactly 6 dunks per game. Second best in the NBA, only Houston averaging more. That catches with the 5-shot. Kelly, you ran the game, Montrezl Harrell, and good to see Cody Martin. Cody, a bit of a scare, had to sit up part of the second quarter. And a shot clock violation.
Raptors and that guy are really frustrated, perplexed, and no rhythm offensively.
Terry behind the back pass to Cody Martin. Bounce pass to Oubre.
Oubre with the 3. What's up, Kyle? Backup dancers. I hear you. Guys got a show in Chicago.
Terry, the hockey assist.
And another turnover.
Hey, y'all get lit in that show, man. Turn up. Terry is fouled, but still hits the layup. Yeah, that's cool, Kyle. 9 o'clock. You guys got, what, 30 minutes? Yeah. Good luck on the show.
Came into this game averaging 108. They're not going to get to that number. No look pass. Oubre to Harrell, and he missed the layup. And the Hornets commit a foul just to make sure it's an even 5-on-5. First of a 2-game homestand, the Hornets will take on Detroit in this building on Sunday. And Nick Nurse may be thinking about tomorrow because they've got a game tomorrow. Toronto's going to head down to I-85. They'll take on the Atlanta Hawks in 24 hours' time.
Very important game for both teams. I mean, we're going to be able to say that it's about every night in the association on both coasts.
And an offensive foul on Thaddeus Young. The veteran should have known better. He pushed Cody Martin to the ground.
It's Glade's concert, so it's already lit. So Glade does big things, huh?
Against Nick McMillan's Atlanta Hawks. Who should Hornets have been through for? Do you want the Raptors to lose and come back to the Hornets? Or do you want to keep that edge that you currently have over the Atlanta Hawks? Remind you.
You want the Raptors to come back to the Hornets, especially if you continue to play like this. Win games. You want the teams in front of you to come backwards.
That's a tough night for Gary Trent Jr. Hornets will have a 5-on-4. Montrezl Harrell keeps it with the good guy.
You didn't. Good shot. Good shot, Cody. Yeah, he didn't have to. He didn't have to. I guess, I mean, it don't matter what level you're in. If you got a wide open 3, you're going to shoot that. Get your hands up. Good defense, Thor.
A 19-0 run for the Hornets. And Montrez is mugged by Van Vliet.
Yeah, I'm just a backup. Hey, backup dancers are part of the show too. Part of the show too.
Offensive board. Cody looks around, says, "You're not going to guard me." I caught it with the seams lined up. Let me just drop it in.
Cody Martin, that is his 50th three-pointer. Now in his 50th game of the year. Scotty Barnes comes back into the game. Delano Benton comes into the game. Hornets keep the same 5 on the floor.
There you go, Coach.
Interesting lineup right now for Toronto. Cody Martin along the baseline. Toronto's playing without Siakam, Van Vliet, and Trent. Their 3 leading scorers.
Well, they decided not to play on that defensive stand. Cody Martin caught it and just walked to the rim.
Here's Scotty Barnes. Barnes had a really good second quarter. Clearly a quiet third quarter. Got a nice little nugget of Scotty Barnes there. I think you're going to like this one. Scotty Barnes, look at that number 4. When he was in college playing at Florida State, one and done, he wore number 4. He got drafted number 4. The year prior at Florida State, Patrick Williams, West Charlotte Mighty Lions.
Don't say it.
He wore number 4. He got drafted number 4. So clearly, the head coach of Florida State, Leonard Hamilton, he recruits guys and said, "Hey, you wear number 4, and you will go forth and multiply."
He's selling that right now. I'm telling you, his next recruit.
The Flying Ointment, the 4 before those guys, Wayne Bacon. Friend of the program. got 4th overall. All right. Scotty Barnes on cue. We're talking about you. You better make a bucket. That snap's just a heinous streak. They hadn't had buckets since the 8:59 mark here of our 3rd quarter. A Jew at his pocket picked by Mark. Who wants it?
Ah, Kelly, you could have gave that to Montrez.
Shua looked up and said, "Where are all the white shirts? They were behind you." Strip and easy windmill.
When's the last time you saw the Hornets?
Good defense, Hornets.
41-point lead.
Gotta keep playing hard, though. Move the ball, Melo. Move the ball, Melo. Just pass it. Ah, there you go. Good post up.
Explain this one, Dell.
Hornets are playing well on all cylinders. There's a hustle by Martin and Oubre. Windmill it in with the left hand. Huge lead for the home team.
So every video ends like this?
You listen to eyes. He does this.
Once again, guys, thanks for showing up. I usually don't. Everybody's out doing their thing Friday nights. Everybody's out doing their thing Friday night. Never had a, that I can remember, had a big, never had a big chat room filled with individuals on Fridays. Because people out doing their thing, so I thank you guys for showing up. Only bad thing about that I see right now is I only got 5 likes. I only got 5 likes. You guys know on YouTube, the likes help out a whole lot trying to get this video out. But tomorrow, make sure you guys show up for the game, North Carolina versus North Carolina State, 2 o'clock. Chuck, what's up? Yeah, man. And Chuck, and here's the thing that I like about this. That is, it's not all coming from behind the 3-point line. Right? We're not shooting bad from the 3-point line. 13 out of 30. You know, we've shot better than that before. That's 43%. But it's not all coming from that. And hopefully the Hornets can see that. And I don't know. It's the defense getting points on defense. Let's see, fast break baskets. 13 points off fast break baskets. Turnovers. The Raptors have 3 turnovers more than we do. I wish we had fewer turnovers. Rebounds. Let's see what a rebound. The Hornets have 39 to the Raptors 23 rebounds. That helps out. So the game can be won on things other than just 3-point shooting.
Largest lead was 36 in a game against Detroit.
Ooh, get that rebound. Let's go fight for it. Come on, white shirts. Yeah, whoever that was, they yell out there, get the rebound, baby. That's it. You out rebound the team. That means they get 1 shot at the basket. If they don't hit it, then we got the advantage. All right, we got 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Hornets up 95 to 56. And now the Raptors start to put a little bit more pressure on the ball. And we have another turnover by the Hornets. Let's go, baby. We try to play too fast at times, man. Let's go. We got this lead. We should win it, but let's finish strong.
And the Kyle Lowry deal from Miami to Toronto in the offseason, along with pressures to Chua.
Yeah, if you didn't call a foul, ref, that went off his leg. It looked like.
Rodgers has since been released, and I think the word is he's going to sign with Brooklyn now.
He has signed with Brooklyn.
Oh, it came off. That went off Montrez. Good eye, ref. You usually get it right. What's up with Boy Knight? Book Knight. I don't know, man. You know what? I hadn't even thought about it. I hadn't even thought about it. Is he even on the bench?
If Nick Nurse and the Toronto Raptors happen to catch lightning in a bottle and win the NBA championship this year, they will not be sending Gordon Dragic from me.
I know he got kicked out of the Connecticut game
Coming up at the end of the third quarter with the fast break presented by the Fresh Market.
during the break. I think it was during the break.
Gordon Dragic was wintering in Miami instead of spending any time with the Raptors.
Thor. Woo! JT Thor from the three-point line. One dribble and a slam dunk. Let me get out of here.
JT's not just for James Taylor anymore. 19-year-old finding his way in the NBA. Scotty Barnes. Nice.
He's a rookie that definitely played through the physicalness of the NBA right now.
He does chirp at this for someone who's down 38 double. Kelly Oubre.
Gotta finish, baby.
Here comes Barnes. Danton. Lamelo's got it in a hurry.
Be smart, Melo. Be smart. That's not smart, man. Bring it out, run a play. Take advantage of the time or something. That's what I'm saying, man. Just like we don't take advantage of.
Here comes Lamelo.
You know, slow that. We could have took the last shot right there. I know it was a 3-on-1, but if you don't have a good shot, go ahead and pull it out. Run the play. That's the only thing that I have against this young squad. They don't know how to slow down once they start fast breaking. You know, fast break it looked like we had the numbers, but nobody was spaced out. So if it's not there, bring it back out. Settle down. Let's run a play. That's when it should be a play. It should be a set play that we have a fast break and it's not a clear pass layup or dunk. Bring it back out or slow it down. Let Montrez or let one of the big guys, Montrez, because nobody else does it, post up. Let's get the ball to him and let him go to work. Instead of just throwing it up because we've got the numbers, but we couldn't get a pass off. Those are points, man. Those are points. I'm telling you. I guarantee you Chris Paul in that same situation would have did something different. Guarantee you Chris Paul, if he didn't have a nice little shot, instead of throwing that runner, first of all, he would know, look, it's like, 20-some seconds on the clock. Let's bring it out and get this last shot. We still got the ball. We're controlling it. They don't get a chance to come back down and score. Coach, why you argue? You guys got a 40-point lead. I don't care. This is gonna. You gotta play for the next game, right? You gotta learn something for the next game, man. Don't just like we blew these guys out, so we just play any type of way, just coming down here throwing the ball up. No. What about the close games that we lost? This is and the last game we lost. That's why we lost it. We lost it at the beginning of the fourth quarter. We had like a 12-point lead. We got 2 steals back to back. From the Heat, 2 steals back to back, and got nothing out of it because we got the steal and pulled up right behind from the 3-point line. Weren't hitting the 3-point shot well that game, and shot it. They just came back and got the rebound. And then once they started coming back, you know, we really start forcing it in. You got to take advantage, man. You got to take advantage. And I look at other people's streams and whatever, and over there saying, yeah, we got to run all the time. No, you don't. Mix it. I mean, run when they give you an advantage, when they give you the chance to run. And you don't have to run just because you're, see, right here, another turnover. Too fast. Too fast, man. Slow it down. If it ain't there, slow it down. Melo has a habit sometimes of getting himself in the air and making that pass when it's not there, bro. Slow down. Exactly. Exactly. Coach Curry. Exactly. Don't lose the momentum. So just coming down, just, you know, I know they were pressing us, but if you don't have a good pass, don't turn it over.
And with us, it's personal.
Now we're getting out rebounded again. Let's go, Hornets. Let's go. Don't get sloppy. We ain't got 100 points yet. All right, Raptors, full court press.
Still don't have Gordon Hayward, no Jalen McDaniels. Nick Richards is out. James Booknight is on a G League assignment. Kelly Oubre picks up the loose ball.
Oh, you hear that, Chuck? Booknight's on the G League assignment, whatever that means. Yeah, you put it down there.
When you played back in the 80s and the 90s.
You know, it was 9 until you got about this time of the year. And then you shrink that rotation down as you get guys.
Let's go. We can't turn the ball over. They're going to press us. Oh, my.
They give you the best chance to win on the floor on an NBA basis. So every team normally shrinks that rotation down.
Here we go again, just taking those threes, man. If they good when they hit. It's good when they hit, but when they're not hitting, we're not hitting them. They give the other team a chance to run out. Let's go, baby. Slow it down a little bit. And when I say slow down, I don't mean don't fast break. I just mean just because you got a three-point shot and it's wide open, don't mean you have to shoot that. Thank goodness that the guys are getting fouled for the Raptors are not shooting a good free throw. Yeah, oh brother, where am I? I'm sure it's going to be a problem with a lot of Raptor fans in this club. Nah, it won't be a problem. Just don't start yelling Hornets, Hornets, Hornets. Swing it, Miles. Hornets beat the press. They get Lamelo. He's got a wide open three. Thought second about it. Thought different about it. Let's go. We got to have some movement. Movement. I hate this offense, man. Hate this offense. What if Miles can't get to the basket and take his guy? What if that one-on-one just doesn't work? What about some movement, man?
9 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists for Miles Bridges. Best player in today's game for Toronto has been Scotty Barnes, who goes to the line. 22 points for Barnes. Last year's ACC 6th man of the year.
With 10 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock, the Hornets have 101 points to the Raptors 66. And you would think there is no way that they could come back unless the Hornets get sloppy. Because it looks like Coach Nurse is going to full court press the Hornets the rest of the game. So we can not turn the ball over. We'll be all right. It's gonna be a full court press, but we got to make good passes. Don't get trapped. Hornets break the press pretty easily. Layup right there. If the Hornets do that a couple of times, Toronto will get out of the press. Now Toronto turns the ball over.
man to the Stars, bouncing Bill McGrath. He's handing me a note. The Hornets still have 10 dunks.
Oh, ooh.
Wow. 10.
As long as he don't start running his mouth, he'll be all right.
Leader's still running.
Well, I don't know. I can't say. Pass the ball, Melo. That's you, bro. That's you. Get out of the double team. Don't try to dribble out a double team pass. Go ahead and pass it, bro. You might have got fouled, but go ahead and pass it. You see the double team coming, Melo. Pass the ball immediately. You can always get it back.
Hornets have a full day off tomorrow. They'll take on Detroit on Sunday. That's the first of a back-to-back. You got Detroit here in this building on Sunday, and then the very next night on Monday.
Oh, come on, man. How many times do you get beat on the baseline like that?
Who dunks it? And the Hornets have to call a timeout. So the Hornets would like to cruise to the finish line, but that hadn't been the case right now to begin our fourth quarter.
All right, so we have a timeout. Hornets getting just a little sloppy. The Hornets have to call the timeout.
Back to my Nacho Tiny Taco. I love it. Get my Nacho Tiny Tacos for $3.50 or try the bacon loaded for $4.50.
I'm telling you guys, the game is never over. I am never comfortable with a big lead in the pros, not even in college. But there's 9 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game. Hornets do have a 33-point lead, but once again, I am not satisfied because we're a young team. Sometimes we don't know how to finish. All right, we got to keep scoring. I would think if the Hornets score 17 more points, we win this game. 120. At least 120 points to win this game. All right, that means in 9 minutes, the Raptors would have to score 50 points to win the game. So if the Hornets can score 17 points, just 17 points in 9 minutes, I think we win the game. Right now, we're being outscored by 3 in the fourth quarter. But the biggest thing for me is not just winning, which we do. We do need to win because haven't had a good stretch the last 8-9 games. Do need to win, but we need to win the right way. Don't get out of control. Don't start thinking, hey, we got this big lead, so we can just make any type of pass. We can take any type of crazy shot. Keep playing good basketball so it becomes a good habit. I plan on getting back to the high before the end of the season.
Take a look at our Taco Bell take. The Hornets have been well represented.
No Raptors fan is a guy behind me. In fan. What's up, Miles? There's a Hornets fan in the house. I hear you. Yeah, I read that earlier there, Miles.
Rozier back into the game. Rozier and Bridges playing keep away. The Raptors have Young.
Man, why we just... What kind of offense is it in the pros? You just come down and you pass the ball 10 feet, pass it back 10 feet, give it back, and you shoot a 3. No movement at all, man. Let's go. There it is again. Let's go, cut. Get to the corner at least. Let's go, Miles. Get it out. Terry wide open 3. And the Hornets are going... Don't shoot the 3. Somebody go to the basket, please. Ooh, we We finally get it. It's a two-pointer. Brought the ball back out and scored. Not exactly what I wanted, but it was a two-point shot. Not bad. Come on, baby. Got to keep playing defense. 72 to 105. 7 minutes and 56 seconds left. Excuse me, 74. Achua scores, and he was fouled on the play. What's going on, Brad? Thanks, Camilo. Camilo is still in here. So said, watch it be a problem. This guy might yell Hornets, and I'll be like, shut up. I'm a Raptors fan. I don't think he's going to do that. All right, another three by the Hornets, but once again, like I said, if we're hitting them, if we're fine. If we're not hitting those three-point shots, then that's where the big problem is. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left. Boucher shoots it, misses. Another rebound by the Raptors, but it's missed. So the Hornets come out of there. Kelly Oubre, another quick three. Why, man? This is what I'm saying, smart ball. Just because you're standing out there and you got a three-point shot doesn't mean you got to shoot it. Use some time. Use some time. You can. They're giving us that three. We're getting that three regardless. All right, like I said, Hornets got to score 120 points before this is a lock on this one. The Raptors have 75. 75, 108 with 7 minutes and 4 seconds left. Brad, what's going on, man? What's to you, dude? That's my black Chicago be like. There you go. There you go. It don't have to be a three-point basket. Just score. We do that every single time. Pass break basket. Miles throws a crazy pass. If it's not there, never mind. Just keep playing, Hornets. Just get a win. What I'm saying doesn't even matter. Not like these guys can hear me. But man, I'm like, I wouldn't have thrown that unless he was just wide open and I knew I had that pass. Because I'm going to take advantage of every single play. Throwing an alley-oop. Yeah, he's trying to get Plumlee hurt. I mean, if anything on that one, I was just throwing it to him and let him finish it.
Our Empowering Athletes series continues, featuring lesser-known stories about HBCU athletic programs. Early tonight, we featured the Morehouse Maroon Tigers, and on Sunday at 6:30 Eastern, we'll wrap up the series with the North Carolina A&T Go Aggies during our Pistons Hornets telecast right here on Dallas.
So here, did you not see me? I said, I'm home. Just yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Milo. Camilo, I saw that a long time ago. You just get back from training. Kelly Oubre still shooting threes. Kelly Oubre still hitting threes. Once again, like I said, it's great when we're hitting them, and then the Hornets don't get back again. Those are bad habits. Those are bad habits. Come on, coach, you got to go crazy on the sideline when they do that. Just crazy, bro. That was a three-point shot by Kelly Oubre. Here's another turnover by the Hornets. Oh, we steal it back. And it's showtime. Terry throws it up to Miles Bridges. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left. Hornets 115. The Raptors reached 80 points. Now it looks like Nick Nurse is bringing in the bench.
Being a good teammate, commits the foul to allow some Raptor reserves to get in the game.
Anticipation by Terry, gets the steal, flips it over to Bridges. One-hand hammer.
No one throws an alley-oop with more body English than Terry Rozier.
Lets it go.
Alexander Stewart, what's up? Hello, new here. Camilo sent me. Hey, thank you, Camilo. You and Andrew, you guys hooking up the chat, sending guys over. You know, guys, if you're new here, this is what I do when I stream. I'm streaming in Carolina. I'm a Carolina fan, talking Carolina football, Hornets basketball, Panther football. Oh, ref, gotta check that, baby. That was close. So I stream what I know, right? That's not to say that I will not stream any NBA game, any college game. Just depends on what's interesting to me. Yeah, that's what I do. But everybody's welcome. Doesn't matter which team you root for. There you go. Finally, the Hornets get a release. All right, all the Hornets need to do is score 3 more points. And I think that's it. Yeah, the Hornets only have, they said 9 players. So it's only 4 more players on the bench, but I think everyone who is on the bench has played. Everybody on the Hornets team or squad has played. So it's not like coach is can't pull. It's not like coach is just leaving the starters or guys in there. Although Terry's been in there a while. Terry's played more than anybody. And it looks like Plumlee's coming back in the game. But Nick Richards is sitting on the bench. He could get some playing time.
But he's good enough that you can just destroy him. Tip your cap that he went up and tried to deny that. But he didn't say, what were you thinking?
Terry Rozier still in the game.
Let's go, baby. We could have got that ball to somebody, bro. Could have moved it one time.
He is one of the 2 Ukrainians in the NBA. He and Alex playing out in Sacramento. Man, difficult time right now in that part of the world. Montrez got his arm pulled.
All right, Borrego. Get these boys out. You already got a bunch of. I mean, who? If Nick Richards is on the bench, he should be in there playing right now. Take somebody out. Let me see. Well, there's only 2 more people. That was Miles and Melo is getting ready to come back in. So Terry comes out. Melo goes in. Okay, Nick Richards is not dressed either.
Bring Lamelo Ball back into the game. It shows you how thin the Hornets are. I guess maybe the coaching staff doesn't want to extend Cody Martin, who's left a game in the first half. There he is.
Cody Martin's on the bench, but it doesn't look like he's going to come back in.
Trying to stay stretched out.
All right, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Hornets, 1 more point. Montrez to the basket. He's fouled. I love Montrez. When he dunks, he hangs on. He don't let go.
Number 8 is all yours.
Everyone on the floor said that's not worth the per diem. Take it.
Cody Martin with the rebound.
Now Hornets fans are discerning eye. Mark this time down.
Few minutes will be under 2 minutes.
He is in the game when the Hornets are leading by 36 with 2:10 remaining. We'll take a timeout. Catch our breath. We'll have final.
All right, 85-121. I think it's safe to say with 2 minutes, the Hornets will be winning this game. It is a game that we definitely needed to win.
Comes with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixings, and tea. You can cock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time. With Multiply the Cash, you're ready to fall.
All right, guys. Let's look at the box scores before the commercial is over. All right, high score for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes. Siakam had 8 points this time. He killed us the last time. Birch 1 point. Van Fleet had a nice game the last time. He only had 8 points this time. Gary Trent Jr. with 12. He had a good game also. Young off the bench with 5. Boucher with 8 points. Achua 9 points. Watanabe 1 point. Flynn 5 points.
Great kitchen, open.
For 85 points at this point for Toronto. For the Hornets, PJ Washington had 13 points. He was 3 of 9 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds. Bridges had 11 points. Miles Plumlee had 8. Ball 13. Ball was 2 of 6 from the 3-point line. Terry Rozier 23 points. Terry Rozier is 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. Terry played 32 minutes. That's longer than anyone. Ball only 27. Then off the bench, Thor played great defense. Had 4 rebounds and 4 points. Cody Martin 8 points. 3-point shooting looking better for him. 2 out of 3 from the 3-point line. Montrezl Harrell off the bench for 18 points. 8 rebounds. Kelly Oubre 23 points. So he didn't carry Terry Rozier carrying the weight of the scoring right there. Plumlee had 10 rebounds, and also Miles Bridges had 10 rebounds. So great job by those guys. There's 1:42 left. Ooh. Oh, how did Montrez miss that one? Nice moves too.
Good to see one go down for him. Tough week. For the Island team, his family unit.
Stays in to respect that this is just a game.
Minute 16 seconds. 13 to score. Melo gets it to Thor.
This will be the Hornets' 4th wire-to-wire win. That means winning from.
Pull up right there. Thor all the way to the basket. Misses.
Hornets played well in the first quarter, outscored the Raptors 28-19.
And we're under a minute.
Second quarter, scoring 42 points. Yuta Watanabe. They want to get in the third quarter by double figures. In the fourth quarter, they've just done enough to keep this thing out of control. Bringing control is probably a better term.
What? The Hornets gonna need a new basketball backboard before Montrez gets done. Montrez down the court. Melo shoots a quick three. Off the mark. Why, Melo? Nothing. Watanabe is fouled. What did he do? Did he say something? Come on. He ain't really, I mean, he said something, but he ain't really say it to him. Come on, ref.
What was the big story, big takeaway you'll leave with this game?
The defensive effort from the start of the game.
My bad. I'm looking at Montrez go crazy. All right, the Hornets get the ball back over. Once again, just hold it. Get out of here. Come on, Oubre. Don't you shoot the ball, bro. Melo, don't shoot it. There you go. Don't put it up. Don't shoot it. Be smart. Well, I mean, you know, it ain't a fact of being smart. Just run the time off the clock and get out of here, bro. And the Hornets win. Oh no, the Raptors are losing. Yep. But like I said, it was due the Hornets to beat the Raptors at least one time, because every time they played the Hornets, they've just manhandled the Hornets. So the Hornets got another game Sunday. I think they got a back-to-back. They're playing the Pistons. The Pistons just finished beating the Cavaliers, so it's not going to be a gimme. I hope the Hornets know that and come out and play hard, like extra hard. All right, guys. First of all, thanks for showing up, hanging out. Make sure before you leave, if you haven't already, well, nobody's in here anyway, but hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys, and go subscribe to the channel. I got about, what is it, 30, I got about 20 some, 25 more subscribers to get before I do 50 more push-ups for those new 50 subscribers. And yeah, guys, on my way to 1,000, trying to get that 1,000 mark. And that'll be it for the push-ups. Push-ups for subscribers, but I will appreciate any more subscribers I get. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, guys. Yeah, all you guys with all the 20, 30,000 subscribers. Yeah, you guys can subscribe to my channel. All right, but anyway, make sure you guys hit that like button. And tomorrow, make sure you guys show up. Definitely tomorrow, 2 o'clock, North Carolina versus North Carolina State. All right. Just about, I don't know how many miles, but it's not very many at all. Right down the road, Chapel Hill, right down the road from Raleigh, Raleigh-Durham State. It's going to be defending their home court against our North Carolina Tar Heels. Should be a nice game. The last time Carolina played State, they blew them out. All right. So now I'm pretty sure that that State is ready to get some payback, their revenge from Carolina. Alexander, man, how many parts are there in that movie, man? All you guys are in there. Everybody that's in here is in the movie Red, except Going Red, except me. The only thing that's going red is my screen right here. That's cool, Alexander. Like I told everybody, I'm going to definitely check out that movie because I like the previews. I think it's going to be interesting, and it's an interesting concept, by the way. So I'm gonna watch that, and definitely look at the credits, see if I can see some of you guys' names on there. Hey Alexander, you guys, you never led the game. The Hornets came out, got the tip, and ended up scoring a 3-point basket to begin with, and we never relinquished the lead. So, and I will say in the first quarter, I think you guys scored 17 points in the first quarter. You guys scored 19 points in the first quarter to Carolina's 28. And I always, like I say, I'm looking for Carolina to score 30 points at least in every quarter. Anything more than that is a plus, because that's 120 points per game if we score 30 points. But yeah, like you see right there, you guys didn't shoot the ball well. Van Fleet didn't have a good night shooting the ball basically at all. And he came out for some reason. He had two. It may have even been 3 unforced turnovers. I know he had 2 unforced turnovers where he just turned the ball over, and I think they gave the Hornets a little bit of momentum because we actually scored on a couple of those turnovers. And then in the second quarter, we shot the ball really well, as you can see right there, 42 points. The Raptors shot the ball a lot better in the second quarter, but the Hornets nearly. I can't say doubled them, but the Hornets just shot a really good ball in the second quarter. And in the third quarter, the Hornets just continued. They kept shooting the ball very decent. All right, didn't score 30, but 27 is not bad. It's close right there. But the Raptors just didn't shoot the ball very well. Not like the last 2 games I've seen. And we were able to limit Siakam tonight. I think he might have had, 10? He might have had 8 to 10 points. Where the last time we played him, he had a really good game. He and Van Fleet. So yeah, we like my man is saying right here, the commentator, the Hornets did come out and set the tone. Siakam had 8 and Van Fleet only had 8 points. So there was a big difference offensively compared to the last time that we played them. Yeah, there we go right there. They were shooting the ball at a high percentage. The Raptors were the last time we played them. Like I think 50% from the 3-point line. Tonight they were only 26.1, and the Hornets were only 37. But we took advantage of what they gave us or what they didn't do. Free throws not good for either side. Like I say, no matter what level you're on, you need to be shooting 85% from the free throw line. The Hornets were 6 of 9. And Toronto was 13 of 23. That was not really good at all. Rebound, the Hornets out-rebounded 52 to 36, and there's your assist. The Hornets had a lot more assists, 34 to 18. Steals, blocks, turnovers. Again, the Hornets have got, 18 attempts that we turned down, 18 attempts that we did not get at our own basket. Yeah, the only good thing about that for the Hornets is the Raptors has 17 chances that they didn't have at their own basket. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. 8, take half of that. 9. Let's say you score on half of those. And again, only, 2 points. 2 times 9, that's 18. You got 18 more points added to 25. Come on now. All right, fast break points, we outdid them on that. Points in the paint, 70 to 58. There's your fouls, and our biggest lead was 41. So, yeah. Regardless of however what happened to the Raptors today, Hornets still had to score 125 points, and they did. So. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we may have to play the Raptors one more time. Hey Siri, can you show me the Hornets schedule? Aiden, not me. I'm not in turning red. Okay, Aiden. Because everybody else that comes in here, they're in it. But I will watch the movie. Andrew had told me Candyman comes in here, and I'm like, what? Yes, I want to hear the next 5 games.
The Nets on March 8th at 7 p.m.
All right, no, we do not play the Raptors again. That was the last game, so we avoided the sweep. But the Hornets we do have the Pistons on Sunday, and that was one of the games I said we will win. So we got to see. I don't know. Hopefully we can win that. Hopefully we can beat that and sweep that series. Then we have the Bucks. We beat them one time this year. I don't know if we're going to do it again because this is basically crunch time. You know, those good teams don't lose to teams like us. And I'm talking about teams under them this time of year. Then we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. We got them. This is the last time, and we haven't beat them this year. I don't think so. We need to beat them this time. We're due one. We're due to beat that team. The Spurs, I don't know about the Spurs. I'm not knowing about the Spurs. The Nets. The Nets come to us. That means I think Kyrie Irving can come and play. So it depends on whether KD is playing. If we'll win this one. So, and then the Celtics playing excellent ball right now. It's just gonna be tough, man. The Pelicans, I'm looking to beat the Pelicans. We got them 1, 2. We got the Pelicans twice, so I'm looking to beat them once. The Thunder is another team we should beat. The Mavericks, the Hawks and the Mavericks, one after the other. That's a tough one to say. All right, the last time we played the Hawks, though, I think the Hawks embarrassed us. So the Hawks got to come back to the Hive again. Maybe we'll get them. The Knicks. I don't know about the Knicks. We can beat the Knicks. We got them 2 more times. So let's say we're going to beat them 1 time. The Jazz we're not going to beat. We got the Nets again. Can we beat the Nets 1 out of 2? The Nuggets. With their big man in the middle, I don't know. It depends on how he plays against Montrez, but I don't know about us beating the Nuggets, even though the Nuggets, I don't think right now are as strong as they were last year. I got to check on that before I really throw it out here. We're not going to beat the 76ers again this year. The Heat, we got to play at the Heat. That's going to be a hard chance. We had our chance to beat the Heat the last game before the All-Star break, and we didn't get it done. So I don't think we're going to beat the Heat this year. Unless that's like we only have 3 more games as we play the Heat. The only way that would happen is if their coach says, "Hey, I'm going to hold my guys out so nobody gets hurt or whatever, because we got first place anyway." Magic, we're going to beat the Magic. Magic come to the Hive, we got to beat the Magic. The Bulls, at the Bulls, we'll see. They're playing very well right now. And then the Wizards. The Wizards, man, boy. It depends on if their guy plays. Right? But anyway, we got that one win. So maybe the Hornets can go on a string of wins right here. Oh, yeah, Aiden, if you're still in here. Who is Candyman? He's talking about that comes here because because it's a movie. Well, Candyman is Asher Angel. Asher Angel, one of the stars of Shazam back in the day. And Asher says that they made a remake of Shazam. Wait, is it Shazam? Yeah, it's Shazam. So he is in the new movie, but that comes out in 2023. But yeah, Asher Angel's he's a movie star. He sings too, but he's got a big following and YouTube and Instagram. So that's who he is. But the reason why I call him the Candyman, the reason we call him the Candyman is because he's usually going back and forth on his bus or on the bus with a few guys to the studio or whatever. Like, doing a Hollywood thing, working and whatever. And he usually doesn't come in until somebody starts talking about him. And so I always say, hey, if you say Asher's name 3 times, then he'll show up. So doesn't always work, but and it's Friday night, so there's no telling what he's up to. But yeah, it's Asher Angel. But yeah, guys, once again, thanks. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Check me out tomorrow. All right, hoping to get I'm hoping to get 100 people in the chat tomorrow. Half of that'll be good. Heck, a quarter of that will be good. But yeah, check me out tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then.
The feeling just continued. That was a huge quarter that went a long way towards deciding this basketball game.
That was tonight's fourth key to the game. Man, this one was fun. The way to start right after the All-Star break, heading into the final 21 games of the regular season. Hornets get a big win here on a Friday night. Don't
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing hide and seek in the desert.
Really, guys?
T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places. And now, when you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us at T-Mobile.
This year, make good on your resolution to join a community that knows no bounds. Gather with more friends, experiencing places unknown. And become part of a family that knows the best adventures are the ones we share. Embrace each day, knowing that no matter where you go, it'll be one you never forget.
Shop and buy online with Jeep eShop, where right now, get 0% financing for 72 months.
What's up, Aiden? I don't know if you're still in here, but there's Asher right there. What's up, Asher? What's going on? I think I finally got it right. I think I said Shazam.
Unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
my car is dented.
Geico does offer 24/7 claim service.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Okay, because I'm an introvert. It's incredibly...
All right, Asher, I see you, man. You're probably not on here, or you're probably still on here, but yeah. Good job. Be safe on the bus, man. I know you're working hard, and yeah, tune in tomorrow. Check me out at 2 o'clock. One of our hometown rivals is going on here in North Carolina. North Carolina State versus North Carolina Tar Heels. You know, should be a decent turnout tomorrow. So check that out. And yeah, you guys stay safe. Coach Gary getting ready to get out of here. Peace. See you guys tomorrow.
These new Goldfish Megabytes are technically a reboot. A childhood icon, just bigger, bolder, and cheesier. We're childhood icons. Will they reboot us? With bigger, bolder, cheesier hunks? You look great. New Goldfish Megabytes, bigger, bolder, and cheesier.
This is Packer and Durham on ACCN and Sirius XM Channel 371.
Yes, on Sirius XM Channel 371, and of course there's an assortment of other radio stations as well that have jumped on the board, Packer and Durham, and we appreciate their patronage.
How about Maury Robinson and Wally Walker in the 8 o'clock hour?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, both ends of the spectrum in some respects, right? What happened in '76, an incredible run for Virginia, and of course the Unity Week so cool in the ACC. And we just get a chance to sample just a few of the great student athletes and what they are doing, giving back to the community. Just great stuff.
Let's chronicle the night in basketball for you. There were 3 ball games and 3 home teams captured wins. We had 1 go to overtime, and that was at the Dome in Central New York. Let's start in Chapel Hill, where Carolina, coming off the quad 1 win at Virginia Tech, welcomed Louisville to Smith Center. Second go-around with these two, Tar Heels win 70-63, another double-double for Armando Bacot. Notice in the line here, he only took 8 shots. If you were to go back last 3 or 4 ball games, Bacot's shot number in terms of attempts pack is down. Teams are really trying to shield Bacot from any extra looks offensively around the bucket. We saw Virginia Tech do some different things. Louisville also employed it last night. That has given others a chance to shine last night. Brady Manick, again, 17 points. Leads the Tar Heels to the win.
Well, I gave you the stat earlier. North Carolina, the last 5 games, shooting 64% from inside the arc, which to me is a good sign. Yep. Obviously, got to make threes. But that was a game last night that North Carolina could not afford to lose. And that thing's tied up with 60 coming down the stretch, and Louisville is playing hard. To their credit, they haven't mailed anything in. They're getting after it. But the shot selection down the stretch for Louisville, a little questionable. They only made 1 of the last 9 shots. North Carolina outscores them 10-3 to close the deal. Gets the win, and you move on to the next one. And for North Carolina, that's going to see their boys over there at NC State this weekend, which will be exciting.
Cards finished with 2 of the last 3 on the road, at Wake, at Virginia Tech, and Virginia at home.
Play hard. But I tell you what, I will say this: given how miserable this thing has just gotten out of control at Louisville,
right?
They are playing hard. Yeah, go back to the road trip to Notre Dame. Made a chance, right? They win the game against Clemson, which was a grinder, and they played well down the stretch. Last night they had a chance, but again, 1 of 9 from the field to close it off. Some ill-advised threes late that just didn't look like they had any idea where it was going. But I give Louisville credit, though. They did not mail that thing in. That would have been an easy.
The Packer and Durham Podcast.
Big morning. We put 5 guys in the A file of 2IM, which last year was an event where we struggled a little bit. So we put a lot of attention into that this year. And Slim, the cameraman from the ACC, he and I, we've known each other for so long now, and he always teases me like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you in a good moment." I keep waiting for that good moment, and I saw him there when I was cheering, and the camera was literally 2 feet from my face. Yeah. So I was like, I'm just like gonna get all in there, and I think he was happy with it.
Yeah, Slim will lock you down if you're not careful. I know Slim; he will lock you down. You better be careful.
You know, it's a pretty good weekend for Moot Corrigan and the boys, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wes Moore wins the regular season with the women's basketball, and of course we saw Pat with the Friday night and Sunday night duels. Win the regular season from that perspective, and you guys just closing the shop again. I tell you, boys, going to have to get an additional building for all that hardware you guys keep bringing in town. That's a sweet deal. That was a great weekend.
Yeah, you know, and all of us, we all communicate, we all talk, and, you know, I think the ringleader is Elliot Avent. You know, he's the guy who's always in everybody. He's always reaching out. You know, I got a nice text from Kevin Keats, and you know, it all started with Lori and the cross-country team just reminding NC State, like, it doesn't matter if we're blue-collar or the type of school we are or where we're located or whatever, you can win here. And I think we always kind of keep each other on our toes because people keep raising the bar. No matter what direction you look, the bar's being raised.
And that's a good thing. You know, success breeds success, period. Everybody under one roof with all that stuff. Before we let you go, though, especially after seeing that clip, we've been asking coaches this question, and I'm really curious to see what this answer is. What's the walk-up music? What's the one that really gets you jacked up like we just saw 2 seconds ago? What are we playing? What's the song?
I'm going 1980s, late 80s Metallica. Anything from the late 80s Metallica is what I'm going with.
All right, so, you know, understand because the Virginia Tech thing, so we may have to stay away.
Even though you work there, you can't use that, right?
Yeah, and that was in the that was 91. I gotta go to, like, you know, late 80s. You know, the kids hate it when I play that music at workout. They absolutely hate it.
Well, you know, hey, you're the boss.
Hey, tell them.
I know, that's what I tell them.
Hey, Brady, tell them these trophies don't show up by magic, kids. Look at this. Look at this stack of trophies we got here. Unbelievable. Hey, great to have you with us. We wish you all the best in the NCAAs.
Thanks, guys.
You guys are terrific to follow and appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate having me.
All right, Braden Holloway. About 55 times he's been ACC coach. Unbelievable
It's an incredible
success.
program. Not good. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And, you know, the women, Virginia has dominated the women's side. And NC State gets closer and closer. So the women came in second. The men have just been unbelievable. So, and like I said, it's big time.
Now, let me say this, too, real quick here, because I know we got Phil Ford coming up. The coaching connectivity on these campuses is better right now, and we talked to a lot of people, Virginia, NC State, Carolina. Courtney Banghart talked about it with us a couple months ago. We've heard it from several institutions. The coaching connectivity right now and what they've been through in the last 2 years and all these things back, it has to be good.
Well, here's the thing. Between name, image, and likeness, the transfer portal, just the pressure to win. Now, I don't care what the sport is. You know everybody has a common denominator and trait where they're sitting going, hey, how did you handle this? And you try to learn from everybody. And when you get success in the building, if you will, everybody enjoys it. They really do. And that's the way it's supposed to work. So I guarantee you, Boo Cor's company, feeling good about life. And again, you start talking about a football season coming up this spring into the fall.
Yeah.
The expectations at NC State, national love, it's coming their way.
Speaking of name, image, and likeness, could you imagine if that had been around in 1975?
Or, I was going to say, even in the early 80s, the Clemson Golf Program.
Stop.
Unlimited. SO Club. Sponsorship.
You already had that. You didn't have to have
That's
that.
a very good point.
When we come back, an ACC legend and a North Carolina legend. You're on the front row. You're one of those. Hey, we had some Hey Woody audio last night. We had a lot of Hey Woody audio last night from those early years as the voice of the Tar Heels. Phil Ford is next on Packer and Durham.
Packer and Durham. Here's Mark Packer and Wes Durham.
Packer and Durham, a Tuesday edition on February 22nd of 22. Wally Walker started all this guest-wise today, and made reference of his relationship with our next guest, and that would be the legendary Phil Ford.
Yeah, another front row guy, right?
No doubt.
Yeah, Lenny Rosenbluth was with us a couple weeks ago. He's a front row guy. Phil Ford's a front row guy. He joins us this morning. The Carolina legend out of Rocky Mount. Wally Walker said that you guys might have created the draft lottery in Houston. You care to confirm or deny that? This had nothing to do with the ACC, but you want to confirm or deny that y'all might have helped spark the draft lottery for 1985?
Well, our record didn't hurt the draft, I'll tell you that. You got a good pick because of that.
This was awesome last night to watch the 1975 ACC tournament. You become the first freshman to win the Case Award. I mean, what do you remember about 75? Because they showed those first couple rounds, and, you know, heck, it was touch and go, Phil, even from day one in Greensboro, it felt like.
Well, what I think people tend to forget is, you remember the old Big Four tournament used to have in December? We lost 2 games in that tournament. We came in 4th place. We lost to NC State and Duke in the Big Four tournament. And for Coach Smith to prepare us and to have us in a position to win the ACC tournament, you know, I talk to Skip Brown all the time now, and he swears out the ball didn't hit the scoreboard, but of course I say it did. But I mean, we squeaked by Wake. Tree Rollins had a shot. He had just hit the shot, a little 4 or 5 foot jump hook that didn't go in. So that was a really close tournament, and we were fortunate to win that tournament.
I still think that tournament, given the fact that the total margin was 20 points for all the games played. And it's kind of funny, Phil, how things work out, right? Because did it hit the scoreboard? Did it not hit the scoreboard? You know, because Wake had you dead to rights. I mean, you got to be sitting there going, man, we're in deep trouble. And I know if you watched that documentary last night, Dean Smith's like, hey, we're still going to win this game. We're going to figure out a way to do it. It's kind of crazy how it all works out, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day,
well, you know, your dad tells me all the time that he was sitting eye level with the scoreboard, you know, and it didn't hit. Now, I don't know about that. I know he's a Wake Forest guy, but you know, it was really that was one of the closest tournaments that I've ever played in as a player, and as I said before, to going overtime in the first 2 games and then to beat the defending national champion with arguably the greatest player ever in the history of our league. You know, between he and Mike and Ralph, I wouldn't want to live on the difference. You know, it was a great thing for North Carolina basketball.
By the way, on that Wake Forest play, the scoreboard game, where were you when the ball was thrown?
Probably somewhere running behind Skip like I did all game. I can't really remember trying to get Skip someplace.
Oh, my God. That meant Kuster had to guard Jerry Schellenberg, right? Is that the way that worked? It was on Jerry Schellenberg. Okay. Yeah.
Skip was a handful, man. Great
guy. Question. If I asked you the tournament, just the tournament event itself, you played in it, you coached in it, you've been to countless of them. What's changed about it? What's the same as it was in your first one in 1975 to what we'll see in 2 weeks in Brooklyn, Phil?
Well, obviously, my first year in the ACC, 2 teams could go to the NCAA tournament. Previously to that, you had to win the tournament to go. So it wasn't that pressure of actually having to actually win the tournament to go to the NCAA. But, you're talking about the granddaddy of all basketball tournaments in the country, collegiate basketball tournaments. And, to be a winner of that, that goes a long way. You never forget that. I don't think it's lost into this luster. I think teams really still want to win the ACC tournament. That's a nice line on your resume, ACC basketball tournament winner.
I always love to interview former North Carolina players that played under Coach Smith because the answers are always different. And I know this is going to be a broad-based question, but do the best you can with it. What did you learn the most from playing with Coach Smith?
Well, I mean loyalty and humility. I think is very important in Coach Smith's life. The older I get, the more spiritual I am. Spirituality was a big part of his life, but. Playing together, nobody's more important than anybody else. The guys that don't play a lot, just important that the guys that do play a lot. It's just so many things that, not on the basketball court that he taught us, but on the basketball court, he taught us to always do the best that we possibly could. And we believe that if we did what he told us to do, we would win. We actually believe that. And, he said when we lost, it was his fault. When we won, it was because of us. But we kind of felt that if we lost, we just didn't do what he told us to do.
You grew up at a time, and it was chronicled a little bit last night, you grew up at a time where television became one of the driving forces, Phil, behind ACC basketball. Jim Thacker, Mark's dad, Bones McKinney, games were on television all the time. They were constantly on radio. There weren't pro sports really in the ACC footprint except in Washington. Georgia Tech had yet to enter the league. Did you feel like it was the top step of like everything going on in day-to-day life, and how difficult was that? I think people forget now, it's commonplace so much television, that in that era there wasn't a lot of this was what basketball was. Everybody, when you saw basketball on TV, it was this, right?
Well, you know, at the tournament, you have people telling you about at work or at school with transistor radios. You know, you have teachers pulling in televisions in classes to watch the tournament. You know, each school kind of like had a hotel, and the maids cleaning up the rooms had stickers of that school on their cars. So it was a big deal, and I said, as I said before, I think it's the grandfather of all conference tournaments, and to win the ACC tournament is a really big deal, and I think teams really still try their best to win that tournament.
Phil, when you go to an ACC tournament, especially if it's in Charlotte or Greensboro, or whatever the case may be, I mean, how much time do you have to give yourself leading into a game, knowing that you get, I'm going to kiss babies, take pictures, write autographs? I mean, I got to imagine you've got to schedule your appearances in an ACC tournament as a fan a little differently than somebody else would.
Man, not anymore. You know, I'm the old guy. You know, it's funny. I was having breakfast with my daughter and a couple other friends this summer, and a young kid walked by me and had my jersey on. And my daughter looked at me and said, "Dad, I don't think he knows who you are." Well, his dad knew, and his dad sent him over to the table for me to sign it, but I'm just the old guy right now, man. He said, "Who's the old dude that can hardly walk now?"
Oh, I know better than that. It's Phil Ford we're talking about.
We have talked so much about the eras of this league. And you readily admit you grew up David Thompson, right? Charlie Scott impacted your life. What does it mean to you to hear the guys that played in the 90s? I mean, guys you coached at Carolina, and then guys who have continued on, to understand the legacy, the generational legacy of this league. What does that mean to somebody like yourself who's part of that?
Well, it's an honor. It's an honor for me to have played at the University of North Carolina. It's an honor for me to have played in the ACC. I started following Carolina basketball around the 6th or 7th grade, you know, with Charlie and Eddie Fogler and Dr. Clark and Dick Grubar and those guys. And for me to have an opportunity to go to that school and play at that school and play in the league, you know, it's a great honor. And if there was some chance that, you know, guys would remember, you know, the things that we did when I was a player in North Carolina, it's a great honor. I mean, this league speaks for itself. You know, nobody has to pump this league up. You know, it's been so many great players, so many great teams, so many great schools involved. It's just the best conference in the country year in and year out, I think.
Well, I've said this to you before, but I was a big NC State fan growing up.
I know it. I know how you felt about me that night in 1975.
Oh,
I'm not going to forget that, man.
I know, and I watched that last night, and I remember I know exactly where I was at the Greensboro Coliseum, and as soon as I saw Dean Smith stand up and do this, I was like, man, I was about ready to scream. And I said, nobody can guard 12, man. They can't guard 12. And I watched that again last night. And
no, man, across the face, and I practice all the time. And as you guys
These new Goldfish Megabytes are technically a reboot. A childhood icon, just bigger, bolder, and cheesier. We're childhood icons. Will they reboot us?
With bigger, bolder, cheesier homes? You look great.
New Goldfish Megabytes, bigger, bolder, and cheesier.
It's actually on the weekend. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I looked up for the hotel we had last, but all the rooms are booked. So I have to find something else. It'd be a little cheaper than it will be when we go in July or whatever, or wherever we come on. I wonder if I book it now, would it be cheap? I think I don't think they do it like that. I think it goes up. We just have one booked. Hey Siri, how do you spell legend?